Brought to you by 1AAuto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet.
Hi, I'm Mike Green. I'm one of the owners of 1A Auto. I want to help you save time and money repairing and maintaining your vehicle. I'm going to use my 20 plus years experience restoring and repairing cars and trucks like this to show you the correct way to install parts from 1AAuto.com. The right parts installed correctly. That's going to save you time and money. Thank you and enjoy the video.
In this video we're going to show you window regulator and door lock actuator replacement. Pretty easy actually. The toughest part is actually just getting to them, get the panels off to access the regulator and lock actuator. Tools you'll need are a 7mm socket and ratchet or a Phillips screwdriver, flat blade screwdriver, a putty knife or door panel clip tool, a 10mm socket and ratchet or a wrench, and a drill with a 3/8" drill bit. Okay, this process is a multi-step process. First process is getting the interior door panel off. Fast forwarding through it, we do have a video on this in regular motion. You can either search for it or I've actually related it to this video. But once you get the door panel off, which is pretty simple, some screws, a couple plates, and then undoing the pins, then you're on to the interior door panel. In the interest of the YouTube 10 minutes, just kind of fast forwarding through this part.
Okay, to get in there, we're actually going to remove this whole plate, okay? And you're going to start by removing a series of 7mm screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I believe there's 9 or 10 7mm screws, and then there's one 10mm screw up there. So I'm going to pull those out. Okay, so now what you want is you want to have the window all the way down. Kind of pull out, and once you've pulled out, then you can see back in here. Just pull down this here and disconnect that from your door lock rod. Just pull that up and out. Then here's the lock rod. Just pull that out. Okay, and then pull those rods from their guide clips here. You want to disconnect your lock actuator here. Basically, there's a bunch of these little clips for the wiring harnesses. Just using a regular pair of pliers, reaching back, squeezing the pins on the back side, and forcing them out. Take these harnesses, pull them back through here, and then disconnect the power window motor back here and your speaker. Okay, now push all these wire harnesses back through the panel here. Okay, so now with the harnesses back in there, you can see I just kind of taped up those rods because they tend to get in the way. You can see down in there, okay, it's going to be hard to, you can see the rollers are in the track down at the bottom there, and that's what you're doing. You're sliding it forward, get that roller out of the track, and once the front one comes out, okay, then you take the whole thing, make sure you're not caught up on anything. These wires like to get in the way a little bit. Take the whole plate, rotate it up like that, and then the whole thing comes out. And again. Okay. So now you have access to your door lock actuator and your window regulator.
Okay, so most of the tough work is done. Now the window regulator and door lock actuator are just riveted to this panel. So what you're going to do is drill out those rivets, and since these weren't bad, I didn't remove them and replace them. But you can see here, you just use a drill, press it right into the center of the rivet, drill into it, basically until the rivet head pops off, and then you use a screwdriver or a putty knife or something to separate the parts. Then you bolt in the new ones, and all of the parts from 1A Auto will be exact duplicates of the original parts, so they will install no problem. And so then you bolt them in, and then you're ready to put everything back together.
Okay, so before I put this together, I'm just going to take some white grease, chance to lube up that track some. Take my panel. Now this wheel obviously needs to go into the track and then followed by that wheel. Okay, so I'm going to tip it, rotate it up, get it in there so that wheel goes in. Now, before I even put that next wheel in, I reach back here and I'm going to take these long harnesses, I'm going to put them through the hole. Okay, I'm also going to reach in here. Okay, I'm going to hook up my speaker. And I'm going to hook up my power window motor. Okay, and I'm also going to take those harnesses and keep pulling these through. I'm going to put my big ones through as well. I'm going to put this pin in here. Okay. And now I'm going to go back to that wheel, get it right down in place, push it in. Okay, now that's in, get it all into place here. I'm going to reconnect my lock rod here, right down there, push that in. And then I'm going to take this tape off, pull this up and connect my door rod there. Put this, I'm going to snap that into place. And just push it right up through. Okay. And then lock that one into place. Okay, now I'm going to reconnect and reroute this whole harness. Pull this big pin in right here. No, actually, before I pin everything together, what I'm going to do is I'm going to reroute everything. This went down into here, came out there. This went here. Okay, went into there. Around. And then hook up to my door lock actuator. Okay. Okay, so now everything's hooked up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually run a test here. Okay, the door lock's working. Okay, and my window's working. Get these things, get these harnesses all pinned back in the right spot.
Okay, in the interest of, again, making it into the YouTube 10 minutes, I'm just kind of fast forwarding, pinning the harness on there, and then you need to make sure you put in all the bolts, and there's 10 7mm bolts and a 10mm bolt, and then you're putting on the door panel. Again, to install the door panel, we do have this video in regular time, and it's related to this video. So we hope this helps you out. You can get your door lock actuator fixed, or your window regulator, or both, and maybe those windows and locks won't give you quite so much frustration. We hope this helps you out. Brought to you by www.1aauto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet. Please feel free to call us toll-free 888-844-3393. We're the company that's here for you on the internet and in person.